How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another site. Excuse me. Welcome back to another exciting episode on Grandpa's Farm. So in today's episode, as you see, we over here harvesting our wheat. I mean, not wheat, our sorghum. We down here in our sorghum field. We finished up our wheat field up by the property, up by the main farm yesterday. So we came out today. We're doing this field, this sorghum field here. We will get this field here taken care of. And once we get this field here harvest, we was gonna drop all our crops. We will drop our crops inside of our hopper bins for the time being, and we'll mosey on over to the cow pasture so we can go over there and get everything situated over there. Like granddad has some grass that's already down that had been cut, so I just need to go through it with like a windrower. Put it in nice even lines and wrap those bales up for silage. And once I get those bales wrapped up, and so they can start fermenting to silage, we will go back over to our field right there by the farm where we just harvested our wheat in yesterday. So we will go pick the straw up from that field there, go build the straw up that's over in that field, and get that over there to the cow pasture so we can put that straw bin down for them. So we get that straw bin down for them, and then we also need the straw to go inside of our forage mixture, mixture, which is the machine to make the TMR, the total mixed ratio. So in order to do that, we have to it takes straw bales, hay bales, and silage bales, and it's supposed to take mineral feed like I had said on another video, but for some reason it don't say anything about the mineral feed. But I will see about figuring that out once I get there. Once I get to that point and see if I'm gonna need to come up to the co-op and grab some mineral feed or not. This way, if I don't have to grab any mineral feed, that'll be a plus. And by the way, if you are new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. Turn on all post notifications, that way you be notified every time I drop a video. We got videos dropping every day. We have videos dropping on the daily. My subscribers is steady raising. Right now, we on the road to 75 subscribers. We at like 35, I think it is, like 35 subscribers right now, but we're on the road to 75 subscribers. So if you could, please subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. I said we have lit videos going every day. I said if it's something that you all want to see in these series, like I say, jump in the comment section and let me know. And I will look and read all comments. I will comment on it, and I will let you know when we will be putting it in the video. If it will be the next video or the video after that one. Either way it go, I'm gonna have it to where if y'all want to see something in the series, then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add that to the series. I wanted everybody to enjoy watching the channel. We almost full now. We're like 96%. We're not going to make it to the end. I can see that now. I thought we would be able to make it to the end, but apparently not. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get ready to stop it right here. Yeah, it's full now. Set that out. Run down here so I can go grab our semi. Yes, you see the header trailer right there. We have our semi truck backed off over in our field over here. Because I was coming this way, and I was going to be closer to my semi truck if I was instead of coming that way. But I eventually came down that front road right there, as you just saw, so I can get that front strip on out the way. I mainly wanted to get that header pans up there that I forgot to do. This way it won't be so hard to turn around by the bushes and by the trees or whatever. So right now, I'm gonna pull this over right here. We'll let this start loading. We can turn our truck back off, hop back in our harvester. As you see, Grandpa's truck need a wash. The harvester need a wash too. I should have washed it before I came out to this field, but I didn't end up doing that. Next time I will have it washed before I get off in the fields. It was washed before we started our week. The Grandpa cleaned it before when he put it back up or whatever. So, and I'm gonna keep up the maintenance on them like he would have did. I say I want to make I want to make Granddad proud. I want to actually see this farm survive and not go under. So that's why we're gonna do everything we can to get everything going right. And like I say, I'm thinking about selling one of these fields, and I'm thinking about selling either this field or that field up top where it's got the sunflowers in. I'm not just for sure which one I actually want to sell right now. So I know if it's the one up there where the sunflowers at, I know I'm not going to sell that field until those sunflowers finish growing and when it's time to harvest those. Yeah, I will harvest those sunflowers before I sell off that property because I want the crops off that field. We'll get the crops off that field and then we can sell that field. I'm not for sure if I want to sell that field or if I want to sell this field here. I'm leaning more towards probably selling this field here. Or one of those other two that's down on the other end. I'm not for sure. I'm going to check the sizes of them and see which is which, see how big is each one and what money we will get for each one. And then we will go from there. We'll know more what to do when we get to that point. But for right now, we still in a bargain to try to see which field we want to try to get rid of. Like I say, I want to get rid of the field. The only reason I'm getting rid of the field because I want to see about trying to get a bigger harvester. If not get a bigger harvester, get another harvester about this same size. But I actually want to get a bigger harvester so we can hold more crops inside of, and hold more crops inside the harvester, and a bigger engine and a bigger header is where we'll be getting way more than we're getting now. So it's all a work in progress. Like I say, we just now starting. So right now we just keeping everything. We just trying to get everything lined up right. That's where we get in the perfect spot or whatever. So we know what all our fields look like and everything. Because I also have to go through and use that crop sensor machine to come out to each field that we have and get an analysis on each field. I need to get an analysis on each field. This way we would know how much lime we need to put down, how much fertilizer we need to put down, and how much seeds we need to put down. And that's where we will know if our fields need to be plowed at the time or not. So yeah, I think this series here is going to be a good series on Granddad's farm. We try to keep grandpa's, granddad's farm up and running and going, and which is what I intend to do. So after we finish doing it, like I said, after we finish doing this field, after we finish harvesting this field, we'll jump over, we'll take everything, all our equipment back up to the farm, get our crops loaded inside our hopper bins, because we're not just gonna sell them off right now. Right now, we're still sitting at $39,000. I did receive a little money. We was sitting at 20, I think it was 24, 25,000 or something like that. But we had an implement or whatever that grandpa, somebody had came or whatever. Apparently him and grandpa had talked about it or whatever already, and we ended up making 12,000 off of that. I didn't even really see it. It was behind the cow pasture. That's why I didn't end up seeing it. It was behind the other part of the cow pasture, so that's why we didn't see it. But the guy came over. He talked to me about it. So him and granddad had came up with agreement on it, and he was supposed to have been a cane guided, but had to get some more funds. So therefore, that's why it was still sitting there, and why it was still on hold. And I also looked it up to make sure that he wasn't just coming to try to tell me a price, and that's where he'd be getting over on me. So I actually got it appraised or whatever, or what I should be able to actually get for it, and it was the right price. The price was right. So therefore, we ended up sending it off to him, and he loaded it up and took it away. But yeah, say like these farming, when it comes to farming, it's not as easy and as a cheap job as you may think or whatever. You put a whole lot of money into this. Like the implements that you have to buy or whatever, like the cultivators, the seeders and all that, all of those, they cost money. Like it's a seeder, a planter that I want to get, a seeder that I want to get or whatever, and I think it's actually like 201. I think it is or whatever. It's like 201. It's like this one we have. It's like a planter that we have now, where it has the we do the seeds and the solid fertilizer at the same time. That way when you seed the ground, you fertilizing it at the same time as you seeding your crops or whatever. But this right here is a bigger whip, and it's a bigger whip, and it's a bigger implement or whatever, and it'll get the job done better and quicker to me. And I say we still, once we get everything harvest, all our fields harvested stuff, and all our fields cultivated or plowed or whatever, get all our fields straight, get ready to go back to planting, we'll have to look on our calendar, our crop calendar, to see what will give us what we can plant at the time, what all we can plant at the time, and what will give us the most profit margin, what's going for the most money, what will be going for the most money right at the time to be hard for when it's time to be harvest. So we're gonna do that and see how that goes when we get to that point. So right now we just not gonna try to rush everything. That's why I'm gonna get all these fields harvest and then cultivated or plow or whatever, get these fields right. After the process of that, then we can go and see what crops we want to, what crops we will be able to go down. And when we get to that point, I will also like you got to jump in the comments or whatever, and tell me. I will let y'all know what all we are able to plant and what would be the profit margin, what would be the profit, what we'll be able to make in the time when it's time to harvest the crops or whatever. That way, if y'all see anything in the type of crops or whatever that y'all want us to plant, then we would do that because we have two different planters. We have a seeder and a planter. So we can do wheat, barley, oat, soybeans, sorghum, oats, canola. Then we have the other machine where we can do sunflowers, corn, things like that or whatever. And I think we have a supermarket in town, so we may see about having a field where we do like root crops. When I say root crops, that's the crops like potatoes, pear snouts, carrots, beets, sugar beets, those type of crops or whatever. Those are called root crops or whatever. With those fields, with those type of crops, you actually have to have a nice size field to get a good profit margin on those type of crops. And with those type of crops, it take different type of machine. It take a different type of machine, which costs a little more money than other ones. Some of them cost a little more money than other ones at times or whatever, but it's more expensive stuff or whatever. But I also want to see about planting some cotton too or whatever, which is also something like a root crop or something like that. I don't know exactly what that's called, but okay, and we got that all did. I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna throw my pipe out, turn my harvester, turn my header off. Let's go pull it here. Let this load up. Get this right here loaded on up. And once we get this loaded up, we'll put our header back on our header trailer, and we'll back up to it, and we'll hook up to it, and we'll drive on back up to the farm. And I'm mostly my way on back down this way. I need to see if I have is there like a trailer hitch back here? Okay, yeah, see that's a trailer hitch right here. I think I have no, that is a gooseneck trailer. So that's not gonna work. So I will go try to see about when to take this up there, grabbing another trailer and grabbing my truck and come back down to grab the semi truck. I know I got this traffic, but I'm gonna have to stop traffic for a second so I can get this header put on. Come on, if y'all can go on by, come on by. I need to bag up and get right. Come on. So y'all sit here wasting time and the car just steady coming. Steady coming. Not giving me enough time. Even try to bag up and get it so I can get situated right. There we go. Drop that on there like that. No, it's not on there, right? There we go. That's better. Fold this harvester, get this harvester folded up. And we're gonna mosey it on back. We're gonna ease our way on back up to the farm. Right now we got that hooked up. See if we're good to come out. We'll be able to beat that car coming out. Yeah, put my hazard lights on as we go up this road. Up in the inside, this tractor has good interior. I like this red and like tan combo they have in here. It's pretty nice tractor, pretty nice harvester. I say, if you just tuning into the channel, if you could, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. Turn on all post notifications. That's where you'll be notified every time we drop a video, or every time I drop a lit video. Every subscriber, every subscription helps or whatever. So if you can, just please hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. It's just a button. It's just a tap away. It really help. It really will help me out a lot. I would appreciate it if you do hit the button for me. Yeah, so we right here at the farm. We'll pull on in this way. I'm probably just gonna leave it out for the time being. I'm not gonna put it up in the shed right now. I'm gonna just park it over to the side somewhere. As you see, I have my low boy trailer right here because I was gonna put the harvester on that and pull it, but apparently that's too big. The harvester too big to go on there. Just bag this up along over here, along this way over here. So we pull right over here beside this bed, close to this bed here. Get our cover closed. That car was just gonna run straight into the back of me, I see, huh? And we get this on back up there. This is the inside of our Peterbilt. You hear them turbos screaming. My Jake brake was off. There you go. I love the sound of that jet brake. They just coming, they not gonna even stop. I'm gonna just turn on over this way, let them keep going, doing what they do. But yeah, so we put it on back up to the property. I'm gonna see about getting that our crops put inside our hopper bed. Right now, I'm gonna just pull the truck and trailer right here. Shut that down. I'm gonna grab one of these tractors here to go over there. Good to go. Traffic's clear. So yeah, we're moving on over here to the farm right quick so we can get hooked up to this wind road that we have and get some of this grass that had been cut, wind road into a nice road. Then we come back in with our baler. Excuse me, sorry about that, y'all. We come back in with our baler and bail up our bales, and then we end up having to wrap them. That's another thing I want to do. I want to see about getting a different baler. I want to see about getting a different baler. That's way the baler that I want to get. That's why we don't have to wrap it separate. It'll be our baler can already be wrapping it. Well, see, I like this grass here had already been cut. Gonna hit a little bit of this here in this episode. We'll get more into it in the next episode. Know what that? Let's get to it. Yeah, that's why all we have to do is come through and bell it up. It's already a nice row. It could be already a nice row for us. That's what the wood row are doing for us. We could go on around this here like this. It was like the outer, only the outer was done or whatever, so we will get what was already did. Then once we get all of this picked up and baled up, we'll go back in and cut. We'll come in with the more and cut some more, get some more cut up. See, we have our cows right here. That's why I want to get a grass field, because I really don't want to be in this field doing this with these cows out here. Knowing me, I don't want to make a mistake and run over one of our cows. But yeah, so we're going to finish up this little bit that's already cut, like I was saying. With all of this here did, and we can get our baler and bail everything up. And once we get everything bailed up, we can go ahead and start wrapping. But first, I wanted to get this right here did and out the way. That's way I'm not just going and getting all loose grass everywhere. It's better to really roll it and put it in nice rows. Just make more sense. Yeah, it's another step, but at the same time, it's worth it. At the end of the day, it's all worth it. But yeah, with that being said, that'll do it for this video. Let's say if you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. Turn on all post notifications. That's where you'll be notified every time I drop a little video. And with that being said, I'm out.